Hey band, Mr. Smitty here. So today I want to talk to you about how to assemble your reed for your instrument. So you're going to see several items here. This is a clarinet setup, but it's going to work the same whether you play clarinet or saxophone. So in this hand, I have the mouthpiece cover. We're just going to set that to the side. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this one apart, but I want you to notice here that the reed screws the ligature screws are on the right side. Now, there are some ligatures that will have the screw on the back side up here on the top side or the front side of the reed. That's fine too. But just remember that the ligature screws are always going to go on the right side. Okay, so let me take this apart for you here right quick and show you how to put this together. So when you get your instrument, you should have the mouthpiece, you should have the ligature, okay, and you should have the mouthpiece cover, which is this one right here. Okay, so we'll set the mouthpiece cover aside. Okay, let's start with the mouthpiece here. Now you see there's a little hole right here, and as I bring it in a little closer here, you might be able to see that. Okay, and there's like a little edge right here, and you'll see that all the way around. You'll see that. Okay, you also have a reed and you have the ligature. Now I know it's a little blurry. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to take that mouthpiece, we're going to set it straight up like this, take the ligature and set it over the top. Okay, we set it like that, and then we're going to take this reed here, and if you'll look, you have the shaved portion here, and it says like the brand name down here. And then if you look on the back side, it's entirely flat. Okay, so we want that flat side to go toward the mouthpiece. Okay, so we're just going to lift that ligature up a little bit. We're going to drop that in there. Okay, just a bit. Okay, we'll hold that reed down here on the bottom because we want to protect this tip up here. Okay, now if you look at this, you should see just a tiniest little sliver of black of the mouthpiece sticking out above the reed, and that's what you're going to want. Okay, the reed needs to cover the entire hole, but you don't want it to extend past the tip of the mouthpiece. Okay, and then we're going to take this ligature and press it down on there so that we got a nice snug fit. Okay, make sure that our ligature comes down at least to where the shaving begins on the reed, which if you look at that, you can kind of see the shaving is starting to come out there. So we're in a good spot. Then we're going to take the ligature screws and we're going to tighten them up. Okay, a little bit at a time on each one. And you don't need to really crank these down. You just want them a little bit past finger tight so that the ligature, like here I'm pressing against it, that ligature is going to stay on the reed and the mouthpiece, but it's not going to pop off. But you're also not like cranking so hard you're going to break the screws. Okay. So you just want it snugged up. And then once you have that there, your reed is correctly assembled. Okay. So this is what you're going to do after you have wet the reed for about 2 minutes, but that is how you're going to properly assemble that reed.